Welcome to the Dietitian Side Hustle podcast. My name is Katie Dodd, and I am a nutrition entrepreneur. But here's the catch. I have a full-time traditional dietitian job. My entrepreneurial endeavors are my side hustle. I've been making six figures through my job and side hustle doing things that I love. If I can do it, you can too. This podcast is for dietitians, interns, and students who want to be inspired to start or perfect the side hustle of their dreams. Let's do this. Hello and welcome to the 52nd episode of the Dietitian Side Hustle podcast, the RD Entrepreneur Symposium. Now, in today's episode, I'm going to tell you guys all about my favorite online event for dietitians. But before I do, I actually wanted to share with you guys a quote. It's going to be, a little off topic, then we're going to come back to the symposium. But I've been reading this book called Outwitting the Devil, and it's by Napoleon Hill. This book was written around 100 years ago, and it is so good because, the things they're talking about in this book, it's the same today. So anyways, I'm going to read to you guys a quick section about failure because, a message that I hope to continue to share with you guys is how failure is not a bad thing and how it's actually beneficial for us to fail more often. So let me read this to you. It says, if they knew that every form of defeat and all failures bring with them the seed of unborn opportunity, they would keep on fighting and win. Success usually is but one short step beyond the point where one quits fighting. Isn't that so good, guys? I hope that line alone gives you some inspiration, but really it's all about how success is just on the other side. You just have to keep going, and it's never really failure until you give up and quit. So I don't know where you are with your side hustle, your business stuff in life. If you are feeling like you've hit failure or you're too scared to take risk because you don't want to fail, but I hope that little quote there provides some inspiration as far as failure is okay. That is how we find success. Let me pick up the book again. It said there that all failures bring with them the seed of unborn opportunity. And that's all about finding what are those good things that come from failure, because failure is often a teacher. I've been learning to fail more, and I'm totally all about it. So wherever you are with failure, if you're feeling defeated, if you're feeling like you've already given up or you're ready to give up, then I hope that you are able to find some motivation and encouragement to get up and keep going. And if you're looking for some event that you can maybe go to and get some inspiration, then I'm going to talk to you guys about the RD Entrepreneur Symposium. So this event is put on by Heather Neal with Dietitian HQ. Now, I have been to this event myself. I believe this will be the fourth time I've been to the event. I'm going to be joining in fall, and this is going to be their 10th anniversary. So this is the 10th online symposium that Heather has put on, and it is amazing. So amazing. I remember when I listened to the first one, I participated online, and I thought, this is so good. I want to be a speaker there when I grow up. That was a goal I had. And I was very fortunate to have been speaking for the last 3 symposiums. So let me tell you a little bit more about the symposium and what it is. So the symposium is really designed to be an online symposium, and this was online before COVID, so it's always been online, but it's really designed to be a online event for entrepreneur dietitians. Either you are currently an entrepreneur or you're thinking about becoming an entrepreneur. This event provides a ton of CEUs. So for those of you who need your CEUs for your credential, this event provides the CEUs. But to me, the best part of this event is that you are able to get a sampling of education, inspiration, and coaching from so many different dietitian entrepreneurs. Now, I'm going to go to the website and I'm going to share some information about who's speaking at the most recent symposium, but I want you guys to keep in mind how much money a lot of these dietitians charge to speak for you to work with them. And by purchasing the symposium, you are getting this big sampling of all these people, of all these different areas of expertise. And it's an amazing cost savings when you think of how much money it would pay if you had to work with them, through their program or one-on-one. So I think it's really, I don't know how to say this, but almost undertapped value, thinking of the value as all of the people you have access to. It is just a phenomenal event and phenomenal program. So I guess before I share a little bit about the speakers, I'll tell you a little bit more about how often it is. So the symposium, there's 2 per year. There's the spring symposium and the fall symposium. I would say there's usually around 20 speakers or more every time with a wide range of topics. So it doesn't matter if you work with clients one-on-one or if you are like a blogger like me, as long as you're an entrepreneur, there are things that you're going to learn and value that you're going to be able to take from these sessions. So again, it's every spring, every fall. The next symposium is starting up on September. Let me tell you the dates. I have my planner out so I don't forget this. So the symposium itself is going to be running from September 14th to September 17th. So the 14th to the 17th of September, and that's 2021 in case you're watching there, listening to this later. And what's nice is when you do get access to the symposium, you have access to the recordings and the sessions for a whole year. So ideally, you want to be like, actually, if you sign up for it, listen to it, participate live. But if you can't, if life happens, you have access to it for a year. Or if you want to go back and re-listen to those really good sessions. So even though the event itself is on September 14th and 17th, early bird registration opens on September 2nd. That's Thursday, September 2nd, and runs until September 7th. And then regular registration is open between September 8th and 13th. So you have to register before the event. And you really want to register during the early bird registration time period because you are going to be saving 50% off the cost of registration if you get your foot in the door early. Now, in my opinion, this program is completely worth the full price, if not more, with all the value you're getting. But hey, if you can save, 50% by getting in early, that doesn't hurt either. So I do have an affiliate link if you do want to register for the RD Entrepreneur Symposium. It's going to be in my show notes. You could also go to my Instagram page at Dietitian Side Hustle. You could send me a message. I'll put it in my link in bio. So there's going to be lots of different ways that you could join through my affiliate link. And a little bit later, I'll tell you about some of the bonuses if you sign up through my link. But let me get to like the meat and potatoes, not just about my affiliate, but about all the cool stuff that you get when you sign up for the symposium. So if you click on my link in the bio of my Instagram page or the link in the show notes, you're going to see it's my affiliate page. So if you sign up, I will get a commission if you purchase through my link, but you'll find out all about the program and who is speaking this year. So again, there are tons of different speakers. I believe, oh gosh, I'm not entirely sure how many CEUs there are this year, but it's at least 20. There's 20 plus master classes over a period of 4 days. And again, you got a whole year to watch this, but each speaker brings their own style, their own flair, their own expertise. A lot of them also provide some free resources for you. So some downloads and some helpful tools that you could use. So some of the topics that they are going to cover include how to make 7 figures as a registered dietitian, how to use a subscription model to grow your private practice to a 5-figure income and beyond, landing brand partnerships as a dietitian, using the art of storytelling, using your diversity story. Now, I'm going to be a speaker this year, and I'm excited about that. And this year, I'm going to be talking about blogging to create passive income. And I've actually created some new content for this presentation where I'm kind of sharing a lot of the back end numbers of passive income and really the timeline of how I've been able to build passive income and just different ways that you can use a blog to create sources of passive income so you're not trading time for money. There's also a presentation on Instagram, copywriting, creating websites, being a multi-passionate dietitian, using artificial intelligence to get more done. This is really cool. Chrissy Carroll is going to be talking about using AI technology to help us to write, to save time. And that's the one I'm probably looking forward to the most. They're all going to be good. Let's see. There's going to be one on jumping into better practice, which is it's a tool that you use if you see patients. It's like an electronic health record with some other fun stuff in it, I believe. So what else is there going to be? Oh, Stacy Dunn-Emke is going to be talking about building a LinkedIn profile to work with brands in the media. Holly Larson is going to be talking all about SEO. There's another presentation on getting your clients unstuck. And I will say we could probably use that for ourselves on how to get ourselves unstuck. How to use customer journeys that convert, how to create, manufacture, sell, and scale and succeed in the food product world, scaling your practice, culinary medicine, authentic marketing based on your values, collaborative connections, trauma-informed nutrition counseling, how to win and handle far more clients in less time. So those are the different presentations and speakers, and Heather might be speaking too. I'm not entirely sure, but it's going to be a great event. And again, you're getting like all of these different topics from all of these different amazing entrepreneurs for a really low price. price. The cost of the symposium is only $397. And again, you get a ton of CEUs for that. And if you sign up between September, let me look again. I want to get this wrong. Between September 2nd and September 7th of 2021, you will save 50%. So you're getting all of this value for only $197. Again, great deal. I'm going to be at the symposium too. You also get access to a Facebook community to where you can go in there and ask questions, and the speakers can actually like respond to you and you can interact with them. So that I think is actually an undertapped resource. So I'm really excited about the RD Entrepreneur Symposium because again, it is so fun. I always get so much value from it, and I also love being a speaker. So I mentioned that I have an affiliate link. That link is going to be if you go to my Instagram page at Dietitian Side Hustle, my link in bio, or go to the show notes and you'll see my affiliate link to sign up for the symposium. And if you go through my affiliate link, you're going to get the Dietitian Side Hustle upgrade. So essentially what you'll get is you get access to, I call it my Dietitian Side Hustle Vault, and that is just a folder online with a ton of information and value to help you. Now, there's going to be a few things. First off, I want to help you to get the most out of the symposium, but then I also want to provide you some more value. So to help you get the most out of the symposium, I have a brief video where I share my top 5 tips to get the most out of the symposium, and then a fillable or printable PDF notebook. So what I've done every year that I've been an affiliate is I make a PDF document that has all of the speakers and a place where you can take notes. There's little hyperlinks in it so you can navigate easily. You're like, okay, I'm listening to this section, and it'll drop you down to that section in your PDF so you can take the notes, jump to the top. It's a really great tool. I actually use it myself every year. So that way I'm able to take notes, but then also write down what are those things I'm going to take action on. Because while this is a great event for learning, it shouldn't just be about learning. It should be about, okay, this is awesome. Now I'm going to take this knowledge, go out and do it so I can actually have success. So that's really why I designed the notebook, so that way you can, not just learn, but take action and like have one place where it's all there. So some other things I have is there's access to my freebie folder and a coupon folder. So the freebie folder pretty much has all the freebies I've ever made through my program. So we're talking about my getting started checklist. I've got like 65 amazing resources to help you start your side hustles, 75 plus tools and resources to save you time and money. I've got my 2021 goal setting training with Goal Crusher workbook. That one's actually a new one that I've added, and it's a good one. Also access to my Dietitian Online mini course, a bunch of checklists. So it's just essentially everything all in one place. So it makes it really easy for you to see all the free content that I've created over time. So it's all in one place. So the next thing is a coupon folder, and I have a few different coupons in there that you can use, especially if you've maybe been listening to me for a while and you want to work with me one-on-one. This is the one time that I do offer a few coupons. They are time limited, but there's a couple of coupons for some discounts on my Beyond the 9 to 5 coaching course or a 1-hour consultation. So those are the freebies you get if you join through my affiliate link. And again, I do get a commission off that if you decide to purchase through it. But anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys all about the RD Entrepreneur Symposium. Maybe you have participated before, maybe you've heard of it, maybe you're listening for the first time, like, I didn't even know that was a thing. If you don't know this was a thing, absolutely go sign up, register for it. You're not going to regret it. It is such an amazing event. I personally, every year, I'm so excited because, again, it's twice a year. So I'm looking forward to, who are the speakers going to be this time? Because, again, they're always so good. And this is the 10th anniversary. That is a big deal. Heather has been, I think, so innovative and so amazing in how she created this, virtual event for dietitians to really learn and serve from each other. It really, I think, helps to build up and give back to the profession. So I'm very proud of her for, having her 10th year with this event. And again, very grateful that I've been able to be a speaker for the last 4 now symposiums. So before we wrap up, I'm going to share with you one more quote. So at the beginning, if you guys remember, I shared that little quote about failure. This is another one about failure. It's also from Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Dynamite. I said that. I'm not editing that out. By Napoleon Hill, who is like completely different than Napoleon Dynamite. But anyways, this is actually on the very next page. If you do have the book Outwitting the Devil, these quotes that I'm sharing are on page 202 and 203. So this last quote I want to leave you with says, "Failure is a man-made circumstance. It is never real until it has been accepted by man as permanent. Stating it another way, failure is a state of mind." Isn't that so good, guys? Failure's man-made. It's never real until we've accepted it as permanent. And I think that's really cool to look at it that way because, failure is part of the process of getting started and going out there and doing the thing, but failure isn't permanent until we accept that it's permanent. Now, when you encounter failure, and I like more like you did not reach your desired outcome, right? Like, here's what I wanted to do and I didn't do it. It doesn't mean like, oh gosh, I'm a failure, I suck. It just means, what do we need to do to get you to that outcome? Because it's totally possible. So maybe you need to pivot. Maybe you need to change things up. Maybe you need to learn a new skill set. Maybe you need to there's all these different things that you can do. But as long as you don't give up, you have not failed. Because again, it's a state of mind. It is, it's essentially giving up. That's what true failure is. But when we experience these little failures, it's not end of the world. It's not end of the road. Success. Remember that previous quote, success is like on the other side of that failure. So we just have to keep persevering and keep moving through. So anyways, I read both of those quotes yesterday when I was doing some exercise on my little exercise bike. And I just really wanted to share that with you guys, especially because if you guys have been listening to the podcast for a while, I've been doing a lot of interviews lately and it's been great. I've been so excited to have these interviews with amazing dietitians and healthcare professionals and sharing that with you. But that also means we really haven't had any of these one-on-one conversations for me to say awkward things so I'm just really grateful for you guys for listening to the podcast. And I just hope that you guys are out there being inspired, but also taking action and really pursuing your dreams. There is no better time than now. So whatever, taking action looks like now for you, whether or not that's signing up for the RD Entrepreneur Symposium, whether or not that's signing up for a program or working with a coach or doing something you should be doing, I just encourage you to take the initiative today and go out there and do the thing that you keep putting off. So I hope that you guys have an amazing week and I'll catch you on the next episode. Bye, guys. Thanks so much for listening to the podcast, guys. Be sure to head on over to the Dietitian Side Hustle website at dietitiansidehustle.com and check out our coaching page to learn about all the ways that we can work together. Have an amazing day, and I'm so proud of you for taking the initiative to listen to this podcast. Now go out there and get it done. Bye, guys.